jump. Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with Kwingsletsplays. Hope everyone's day is going great today, and hope everyone's doing well today. There's a slight schedule change. I'm gonna be playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. Please be aware we are currently being targeted on this channel. Because of it's possible it's a employee from Sweet Baby Incorporated doing it, because there was something said about the company in which Luke did reply to a tweet about it with literally a gif of somebody just sipping tea or something. I don't know, but literally that was enough for us to have all of our streams hacked. So things have been a bit hairy the last 3 days. Every time we've tried to stream, we did the same Final Fantasy stream 3 times in a row. We just had our last stream completely ruined. And we were supposed to be doing Final Fantasy now, but heaven knows that they would attack that stream. So, we'll see what we're gonna do tonight. I'm aware that there is Fortnite, still the next season is tomorrow, so that's a possibility. I really kind of wanted to try a long play of something, to get my hands on I haven't really gotten a chance to play Final Fantasy myself, so I thought that would be kind of neat for me to actually try that. Just trying to think of things I could do to stream that. Right now, basically, my husband is dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So he has to call a lot of people to take care of the problem that's happening. Yeah. We were supposed to get a phone call earlier, but they didn't call us. He has to be on the phone waiting for that, which is very frustrating.
Just listen to that little voice inside.
So anyways, it's a long story, but yeah, so I'm just gonna be I'm not gonna do any monster quests. Maybe we'll do some Monster Inc. Quests. I don't know. Apparently they're not hacking my stream at the moment. If they do hack it, then I guess I will, if they don't end up hacking me, then I guess I will just, maybe I'll do some quests. I was just gonna decorate, so maybe we'll start out decorating some stuff first, and then if they do end up attacking the stream, then I'll just do whatever. So yeah, so I didn't put down any quests that I was doing at the moment, but there's tons of stuff to do in this game without doing any quests. The first thing I'm gonna do is find Venelope, and we're gonna try to make her area. So basically, I'm gonna see if I can. We'll see if we can put Luke in an outfit. So I hope you guys are having a nice day today. And, oh, that's cute. Look at it. I've got a little red and pink for Venelope. That's adorable. Oh, no, it's fine now, Gio. Yeah. No worries. Probably, maybe we'll even go to Eternity Isle today. Who knows what we're gonna do. So, I would really love to try my hand at Final Fantasy, or even do, some more, Spider-Man or something.
Everyone here has been wonderful.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I kind of, now that I just said I'm not going to do a lot of quests, I feel like I've hit myself into a brick wall, because I'm oh. I don't really see anything really weird happening on the stream at the moment. I'm waiting for these people to come by, and they're not coming. Usually when I talk about them, they come by, but I don't know. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It's just been a really crazy kind of couple days. And tomorrow we have to actually take care of a lot of stuff with these people. So it's just, it's very frustrating and time consuming, but hopefully it'll get, you know, I mean, it's hilarious because I have to sit here and say that I don't want these people to go to jail, yet they're literally stealing from me. So I can't, so it's very hard. I have to be careful of how I say things, because, but yeah, I mean, like, of course I don't want someone to keep stealing from me. That's very frustrating. So, but, yeah. Alright, we got some more coins. Awesome. So, I actually do have, so we're gonna go find Venelope. We're gonna go find Venelope, and then we're going to, I'm gonna try to, make some more candy stuff. Let's see here. We might even put Eve's house in here, but I don't know if that will progress the story. So maybe we will do some Monsters Inc. quests, because it doesn't look like anyone is really doing anything to my stream at this point. Maybe, I have no idea. But I hope you guys are having a nice day today, and oh, so they'll probably come after me at some point during the stream.
I want Bill to be happy.
So, yeah, I think they come like I think they hack me like every half an hour or something. Like, I think it's like a scheduled thing. Oh, hi, Ariel. Oh, I actually moved Ariel into her dress form, so there she is as a human with human legs. And, of course, we got the Monsters Inc. Star Path, so that's kind of cute. Darn it, where is Venelope? I'm getting so annoyed. Literally, she's supposedly right next to me. Could she be over here?
Gosh, I could use some help.
Now she's up there. Oh my gosh. Venelope is just like literally like... She's just going all over the place. Darn it! Are you kidding me? She's just dodging me so hard.
My buddy Shane.
Why are you behind here?
Ever meet.
I'm just a bit of an emerald. Don't try it. They're not rock candy. Wow, you bit an emerald. Alright, let's hang out, Venelope. Alright, so first things first. We're gonna make as much candy as we can, because all of her cool stuff is made out of candy. So let's go and actually make some candy roads. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm gonna be fine. Thanks for asking, though. I mean, you know, it's fine. I mean, I've dealt with worse things than this. I mean, I've dealt with worse things than what they're doing to me now. I've been on the internet for a long time. We had Maker Studios threaten to take our entire income for a year. So this is not the worst thing that we've dealt with. Believe it or not. I've dealt with worse things. It's frustrating, but I have, like I said, I've dealt with things that are worse than this. I mean, I'm more concerned, like, I won't be like, I don't know if I should talk about it, but I probably won't be okay, like, if I end up on the street homeless because I can't pay my bills. But currently, that hasn't happened yet, so, you know, I'm surviving at the moment. I'm hoping for the best. Today I actually, woke up and I wanted to go out to the park and just be in a really good mood today and just kind of like, you know, I guess, I don't know what they say, like, center yourself or something, but I just wanted to be in a really good state, and of course then all this stuff happened. And so I was joking around with Luke and I was just telling him, like, oh, now I'm really mad at the hackers because I have to make small talk with my husband because I don't mind making small talk with Luke, but sometimes I just want my own space. So because of the hacking situation, Luke and I have had to be kind of talking to each other all day, trying to figure out how to deal with it. And usually I have 2 or 3 hours to myself, so, you know, that's,
but I can work with it.
You know, I told him, I have to make small talk with you now, and I said, now I'm really mad, and he gave me a hug. He said, you're very cute. Honestly, like, I think this whole thing of being, like, hacked mercilessly, I always have people ask me, like, why do they hate you so much? And I think I put the nail on the hit the nail on the head last time, is just, you know, simply they're just hacking anyone with family values. I kind of forgot about the whole thing of that this organization that was coming after us also has hacked and taken down, like, from what I heard, they took down a channel that was a Hindu couple and, like, a Muslim couple as well. So really, it doesn't have to do with that we're Christians. It's more like just attacking anyone with any kind of traditional values whatsoever. So, you know, it's interesting because I actually was, praying about this, and I just was praying that, that this would end with us, like, that they wouldn't be able to hurt any more people. Like, whatever happens, I don't want them, this organization that keeps taking channels down that have traditional values, I don't want them to hurt anybody else. So if they need to sit here and fight it out with me, then I'm gonna stand here and I'm not gonna go down. They can fight it out with me, but I'm not going anywhere. And I don't want them to take down any other channels, because they have these people have taken down other people. Like, they've like the Twitter and other Reddit hate groups, that the guy that actually came to our channel and taunted us and said, like, they can do anything they want, and they're, going to school for law and all this. They're, like, taunting us, saying they're gonna destroy our channel, that they've destroyed other people's channels. Well, they may have destroyed other people's channels, but they're, that's fine, but I'm not going anywhere. So, they can it will end with me then. So, they have a problem with anyone who has any kind of traditional values or any religious people. Well, they can find out firsthand if God is real, because it's gonna... So far, I'm still here. So far I'm still here. They haven't taken my channel down, so... they came here and been taunting us about it for a while, and we're still here, so... I'm, just thanking God every day that I'm here. I thank God every day that I can work from home. My husband is disabled, and without YouTube, I what would my life be like without YouTube? It would be very difficult. My husband and I used to work 3 jobs apiece, and I would come home just in tears because my husband could hardly breathe at the places he was working at, and I couldn't stay there to take his pulse and make sure he was okay. We had to work at different jobs, and I would get 0 sleep all night. I'd be crying all night because I couldn't. He was shaking and just twitching, and I had to take him countless nights in the hospital. And YouTube was an answer to prayer for me. I'm not leaving. No matter how hard things are, with people hacking me from the outside, I get to make sure my husband is okay. I can take his pulse if something happens. If something happens and I'm working as a medical assistant, I have to wait until my shift is over before I can rush home and make sure my husband's okay. I don't have to do that when I work on YouTube. I can leave. I can go check on my cats. I can leave in the middle of the stream and grab like something that my husband needs. If he needs something to take his pulse or something, I can pause the stream and I can do that. I can be here 24/7 to make sure he's okay. I also, for myself, I really like YouTube because I get to make my own schedule in a way. Like today, I got to do just like some of my I got to hang out and do some of my exercises upstairs, and then I got to plan out my day. I can take 20 minutes. I can, read a book that I was looking at, and then I can, while I'm doing that, I can grind in a game. And after that, I can, do a little bit more of the newsletter. I can basically make my own schedule. I probably work more than a normal person would, because I'm working from the moment I get up, 7 in the morning, until the moment I go to sleep, which could be 11 at night. But I'm actually able to make my own schedule. I can get up, while I'm, I'm actually got it down to a pretty good schedule where I can actually go and I can get up in the morning, and while I'm eating my breakfast, I can do my Duolingo app, and I can learn a couple different languages. While I'm washing the dishes, I can listen to my documentary on my phone, and then I can get up and I can come downstairs and I can hang out with my husband and pick up sticks in Disney Dreamlight Valley while I'm listening to a book on tape or my Bible or something. And I'm very happy. I have a very happy life working on YouTube. I really feel happy because I get to make my own schedule. I can also get up and get a hug from my husband, and I can just start working right away. As soon as I get up, I can actually start working. I can literally start making my newsletter at 7 in the morning, and then I can go out to the park or do some other things that I need. I don't have to put on makeup. I don't have to wear like something that looks presentable. I can just get up in my pajamas, come down to my computer at 6 in the morning and start working immediately and get my job over with if I want to. And that's what's really great about YouTube, is that you can actually... That's why I don't like working... I don't like having to get up, look in the mirror, figure out how I can look presentable, wear the kind of... Oh my gosh, I don't have a blue coat today. I needed a blue jacket for my job. I don't have it any washed. Now I have to frantically look around for a blue jacket. Do I need to buy an extra one? Do I need to... frantically try to make my jacket look washed? Or do I have to just grab one that's not very good? Or do I have to try to go to the laundromat, rush there, and hope I make it on time and be frantic and be stressed out? Instead of doing that, I I make my own time. If I want to do a vlog, you know, I can sit here, I can do all my streams and all my videos and laugh with my husband and record videos. And then after that, after I'm done, I can actually, you know, oh, I want to do a vlog now. I'll find a cute gamer t-shirt, put that on, and do my vlog. And I didn't have to stress at all. I can literally plan my day. Working for myself, I can actually plan my day so that I can plan a day with no stress whatsoever. And that's the best thing about working for myself. That's what I really like. I can also plan for like, oh, okay, Thursday I'm really going to concentrate on playing my piano. So Thursday I'm going to make sure that I get up at 3 in the morning and do my newsletter. Then I'll have the rest of the morning to actually practice my piano. So I can do that. So it gives you a lot more freedom working for yourself than if you are going to do a traditional 9-to-5 job. So, you know, like, I'm just saying that because, I don't know, like, people, they like to say, like, that, you know, like, they like to look down on me or say, like, oh, I feel bad for you guys having to work so much. I'm working a lot, but I'm also have a lot more freedom. That I feel bad for people that don't work for themselves. Like, I actually hope and pray, and I keep everyone in my thoughts and prayers. I hope and pray everyone gets to work for themselves. A business from home, whether it be baking bread from home or doing, you know, like art and submitting it online, or, you know, music, voiceovers from home, anything, it's just much more fulfilling to work from home. It is just much better. And I don't actually lack anything in working from YouTube. And that's the whole reason I wanted to work on YouTube, is the fact that, you know, if I want to do music for a career, I can easily schedule time into my day to, you know, practice for that and stuff like that. I mean, that's why I'm trying to schedule my day better, because I know I can make the time to do more music, but I just have to force myself. It really has to do with me. It's possible, I just have to figure out how to schedule it, but, you know, if you can work for yourself, you can do, you know, all these other things as well. You know, and that's the same with, like a lot of people act like, oh, I don't want to get married because, you know, I won't actually, you know, get anything done because I'll have to worry about all the married stuff. Well, you know, being married is just the same as being single. You're just living with somebody else. You're doing everything the same as you would if you lived on your own. You know, there's really no difference. You just happen to be living with somebody else. So you're just helping each other with the workload of everything. So it's really not... You're not really, like, missing something by being married. You're not, like, nobody is oppressing you from being married. You're doing the same amount of dishes you would do normally for yourself. You're doing the same amount of vacuuming you would normally do if you lived alone. There's no difference, you know, than living alone or living with somebody else. You have to do chores no matter what. You have to do bills no matter what. It's just that you have somebody to basically be there next to you, a best friend that can help you through everything. That's basically what it is. Alright, so we're actually going to cook. I actually put Venelope's, this is not Venelope's house, but I got this castle with my moon points, and I think it looks pretty cool. Oh no. So I don't actually know if I can actually cook in here. Nope, I cannot. Well, actually, maybe we can put a thing in here. Oh, sorry you have been not feeling well, Jade Dog. Alright, so let's actually put a stove here, I guess. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put a little campfire. No, I'll put a stove. Alright, so we're actually going to put a stove here. We don't have time to make extra videos for members only. It wouldn't, we need a certain amount, YouTube expects us to have a certain number of views a month. So if we made a lot of videos members only, that wouldn't, we need to make enough videos for members only. We would have to be getting, like, ideally our channel should be getting, like, when we upload a video, it should be getting 10,000 views at the least for a video upload. And then after that, it should go to about 20 to 30,000 and 50,000 and 100. And then if it goes viral, it'll get 1 million. That should be how our videos normally are. The fact that they're not really doing that means that we're having a problem with, notifying our subscribers. So, the fact that we can barely get 1,000, if we made it members only, it would probably only get 200 views at the most. So then YouTube will count that and actually decrease the amount we would get on all of our rest of our videos. So, the only way we could actually do members only videos, like a lot of them, if we had a whole series, is if we stopped streaming altogether, and then we'd only have to do videos. But if we only did videos and we stopped streaming altogether, our channel would probably die. So we have some members only videos, but mainly those are like streams that didn't work out and stuff, or had some kind of error on them. So it wouldn't help our channel to do any more members only videos, if that makes sense. It wouldn't help us in any way. It would help you guys, because you guys would have more videos to look at and watch, but it wouldn't, unfortunately, wouldn't help us. It would help us in the long run because it would make us look good, and, it would help us make our fans happy, which I would love to make my fans more happy. But to actually help our channel survive, it wouldn't help us whatsoever to make more members only videos. But, because, there wouldn't be enough, like, in the long run, maybe, like, it could help, like, maybe if we had enough really cool members only videos, then people would start becoming members to pay for that service. But that would be like years from now, like that would actually start to make money and people would start, but right now, it wouldn't, unfortunately, we don't, there's nobody that can really give us an idea. Our channel is being shadow banned, so there's nobody that can give us an idea that will help. Like, YouTube is literally putting a vice on our channel, making so nobody can see it. So whatever we do, it's not going to help. And there's nothing that will help our channel. The only thing we can do to help is to keep it alive, is to live stream and keep going. And that's just the same as life. Like, in life, like if you have like a sick cat or something, you can't do anything about your sick cat. You can't help your sick cat heal from being sick. Like if you have an older cat, your cat is just going to be slowly just stumbling around and not able to meow very much and have a hard time eating and having a hard time getting downstairs. Your cat is just going to have a hard time for many years, and that's just how it will be. There will be no miracle that can just randomly make your cat feel better or heal, because your cat's just getting old. That's just what happens to cats, and that's just what happening to our channel. Like, our channel is just like that sickly old cat. There's nothing that we can do. If you get mad at your cat or start throwing things against the wall and like yelling and being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my cat's dying, and freaking out, It won't help anything. Or if you blame yourself thinking, oh my gosh, my cat's dying, is my fault. Or if you cry yourself to sleep every night because your cat's sick, it won't help at all. It won't do anything. It won't make your cat feel better. The best thing you can do is just, or if you buy all the fanciest ingredients in the world, try to feed your cat the best stuff that you can possibly feed him or her, and you try to, like, you know, give your cat the best cat food in the world so that the cat would, like, you know, not be sick anymore. It doesn't matter. Even if you just feed your cat normal cat food or you feed your cat expensive cat food, your cat's still going to be sick. You can't do anything, no matter how many vet appointments you bring your cat to, or how many times you get stressed out and see your cat, like, in pain and think, like, why can't I do something about it? There's nothing you can do. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that your cat is sick. And that's really what our channel is. Like, there's nothing any of you guys can do. It's just our channel is shadow banned. There's nothing anyone can do to unshadow ban it. There's not a secret thing or idea that anyone can do, or a special game that anyone can suggest. That the only thing you can do if you have a sick cat is to just do your best to pet the cat and tell the cat you love your cat, and try to feed your cat every day and just be there for your cat. So, I mean, we appreciate your love and support, and, you know, there's no miracle that is going to bring our channel out of the grave. I mean, God can do that if he wants to, but God doesn't always do what we want. God doesn't always, sometimes life is just hard. You know, sometimes life is just hard. Sometimes you can't just get a miracle for every problem. Like, you can get a miracle for every problem, but, you know, for myself, like, that I, you know, for my own faith and everything, I have learned from experience that, you know, it's not really what I want, it's what God wants for me. So if God wants me, think about it this way: if I had everything I wanted and this channel was doing great and I got everything I wanted in life and I was being flown everywhere and everyone knew who I was and I was super famous and all these videos were viral and I was getting all this attention and recognition, how would that help me grow as a person? How would that help me learn to deal with adversity? How would that help me become a kinder, more patient person? It wouldn't. So not everything in life is about what you can get out of it. Some things, it's very possible that God is just, you know, working on Luke and myself and just helping us to become patient and try to be patient and kind and humble, and learn to deal with adversity. I mean, God teaches people lessons in life, and, you know, not everything in life is about, you know, quick fixing everything. Not everything in life is going to have the solution, like, oh, I'm feeling upset and now, okay, I finally got what I wanted, now I feel better. Not everything is like that in life. Some things in life are like, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, and then you realize, okay, I'm not going to actually end up getting this thing that I wanted. And you just have to, at some point in your life, you have to realize, okay, that's okay, God. You know, I understand, like, I'm not demanding this. I understand if you don't want to give me this, you know, if I'm never going to be recognized and my channel's never going to be fixed, then this is just how my channel's going to be. And this is just how life is going to be for me, and I accept that. So, I mean, that could be the answer. It's interesting. I watched a video of a guy that was interviewed in I watched a guy that was interviewed about how he actually came to believe in God, and it's interesting that he actually said he used to be not that great of a person. He was just thinking about himself all the time, and not that he was a bad person, but he didn't believe in God, and he didn't, he wasn't thinking about that. And basically what happened is he got in a horrible accident. He lost the ability to walk, and then he had to pray about it, and he had to ask God for help, and he ended up marrying a woman that believed in God, and he ended up believing in God himself, and getting saved. But God never healed his legs. Never. Like, he had to literally be disabled the rest of his life. And he said he realized that not everything in life is fixed. He said if he hadn't lost the ability to walk, he would have never asked God for help, and he would have never found his wife, and he would have never believed in God and got saved. So not everything in life, and he doesn't believe, and he was listed on his interview, he didn't believe that God would necessarily ever heal him, because not everything in life is like for us to make, it's not everything in life is to make us get everything we want. Sometimes we have to learn hard lessons, or we have to go through things that are unfair. And maybe there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, or maybe it won't. But maybe the light at the end of the tunnel really is us learning to accept that, okay, maybe I won't be super famous anymore, or maybe I won't be appreciated online anymore, or maybe I won't have everybody treat me really great anymore. But that's okay. I'm gonna do whatever whatever God wants me to do. I'm just gonna, not demand things in my life, and I'm just going to learn to be thankful for what I have. That's one of the best life lessons that you can learn, is just whatever circumstances that you're under, is just be thankful for whatever it is. So, maybe God doesn't want the channel to be fixed right now. And if, for me, I don't, maybe, so if God doesn't want the channel to be fixed, then it's certainly not going to be fixed. Even if people give me the best ideas in the world, it won't be fixed, because I'm waiting on God to tell me when the channel is going to be fixed. It's not going to be fixed unless God says it's going to be. And that's not on my timetable. So I have to wait. I have to wait for that. So it's, people can give me the best ideas in the world. But, if it's not the right time, then it's just not the right time. Think about it like when I first met Luke, for an example from real life. When I first met Luke, Luke was fearless. He was cocky. He kind of dressed like Cloud a little bit. He was always pretty snarky and always had a comeback for people. He was pretty, I don't want to say, he's pretty confident. And he really didn't let anyone get to him, and he was very, very confident. After my husband Luke had a car accident, he became a much different person. He became much different. He between when I knew Luke and when he got into a car accident, when I first met Luke and we were dating, and then when he got into his car accident, Luke used to not, he would not sit down and talk to me and ask me how I was doing or anything, or or just look at me with his very cute little eyes like he does and say like, are you okay, and stuff like that. He wouldn't really do that very much. Like, he would, he'd be his confident self. He wouldn't be so worried about my feelings and asking me how I was. And he gives me a lot of hugs. He gives me a lot of hugs and asks me how I'm doing a lot. He never used to do that before his car accident. And, in a way, God changed Luke, because he's a much different person after he got into his car accident. He can barely sleep at night. He has nightmares. He has to be on medicine for an extreme anxiety disorder. He can barely breathe sometimes. He's had to be in the hospital hundreds of times. He can't be even alone for even one night, or he could have an anxiety attack and end up in the hospital, or he could even end up dying because his heart rate goes so high. He's in danger 24/7, and he is such a different person than he was when everything was going well for him in life. When he could do anything he wanted and he was super confident, he could have anything he wanted in life. He became a different person because his personality changed, because his car accident broke him. But I love him more since his car accident. I love the cocky version of him, and I love him now more than I did the super confident version of Luke. Because, number one, not because his personality changed, but because he's much stronger now than he used to be. He has to fight every day just to survive. He has nightmares. If he goes to bed before 8 o'clock, he'll have nightmares all night for like 7 hours of extreme nightmares. Like, he won't be able to... I may have to take him to the hospital if he goes to bed at 7. He has to work himself until he's exhausted just so he can sleep. He has to work until 3 or 4 in the morning just so he can actually sleep. Every day is a nightmare for Luke. He lives in a living nightmare. But did that make Luke an angrier person? Did he become angrier after his car accident? Not really. He actually understands more. He asks me more, like, how am I feeling? And he gives me more hugs. And he's always paying attention to me and seeing, he asks me my opinion about things more. He didn't used to ask me a lot about my opinion about certain things as much, or whatever. He was always super confident and had his own opinion. He didn't really mind what I thought about certain things. But he's completely changed. And, did God change my husband by having this horrible car wreck and that almost killed him? Maybe. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, did God change, for instance, for me, when we were doing really well on YouTube and I had everything I wanted. I could buy any pair of shoes I wanted. I could go shopping for clothes every month. And of course I was in a great mood all the time on my older videos, because I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to worry about bills. I didn't have to worry about... I could even feel confident in front of family members, because if they were mean to me, I could just be like, oh yeah, I just had, 3,000 people watching my stream and everyone was shouting my name, and, yeah, we're kind of, we got 1 million views on this video. And my family members that were really rude to me and cruel, their mouths would be shut. Their mouths would be shut, and they can't say anything to me anymore because they couldn't say anything mean to me. Now, when I talk to my family, I can't say that. I can't be confident. I'm humbled by what's happening with my channel. I'm a completely different person. I look at my older self that would look at a pair of pink shoes and be like, wow, gee, I really want those. I'm just going to get them. I would never hang out with her, my older version of myself, because I would see that person as somebody that wasn't thinking about the future, you're not you're thinking about yourself instead of thinking about your future. And I'm a different person now because of my channel dying. It's actually is making me a better person. So do I necessarily want a quick fix and have the channel completely just, just back to how it was? I don't know, because God is more worried about my soul than the state of the channel. God is more worried about my soul and what kind of person I become. If the channel goes back to getting millions of views, it will only go back that way if God knows I can handle it, and he knows that I'm not going to be taking that money and buying a pink pair of shoes. I would be completely different. God expects me, now he's shown me the difference between success and being oppressed by YouTube. I can see the difference. I'm being shown the difference. Now I have a choice to make. If God puts my channel back it was before, that means I have an obligation. I can't buy that pair of pink shoes. I can't be that person I was. I have to be different. God expects more from me. He expects much more from me. I would need to take that, I could help that money and help the, room that I'm filming in to look better and invest money in the business more. But, if I have any extra, if say I have a $20 extra and I have a pair of shoes I really, really want, or there's somebody standing next to me from the Salvation Army that really needs $20 to feed the homeless, God is going to expect me to do the right thing, and I can't be the person I was before. And that's really what, in reality, God cares more about our soul than instant success. It's not every solution is more money or more, Yeah, I feel terrible when I have to talk to my family, and I feel horrible because I don't have any way of shutting their mouth from being cruel to me. I don't have any way of showing that I'm successful and that I'm important. I look like a fool in front of people with my channel in the state it is. I am completely humbled to the point where I do not feel I can be any more humbled. Not only am I humbled because of the fact my channel isn't successful, but I also gave up everything that I had to put everything into this channel because I believed in it so strongly that it was going to be the best thing that ever happened to me. So I gave up everything. I gave up all the time and energy I could have been going to music school. I gave up everything in my life, and so did Luke, to make this channel work, and it's failing. But is it really failing, though? Is it really failing? Mother Teresa, she ran that one little, her ministry right outside in India for years. And she always ran it on barely any money at all, just hoping somebody would donate and she was helping people that were the untouchables, people that were so poor that they were considered people that no one was allowed to even speak to or touch. And she was helping those people for years. She wore the same pair of shoes for 7 years till her feet got completely destroyed. But in the world's eyes, she was a failure because she didn't make money. And in reality, in the grand scheme of things, even a lot of people to this day, they write horrible things about her, saying she could have just raised more money and sent all those people to the hospital. That wasn't what she was in it for. She was trying to show, as she said in her book, Christian charity to people. She was trying to give people a cool cup of water and a place to lie down. And she was using what little money she could to help where she could. And that actually may have meant more in the grand scheme of things, spiritually than all the money in the world. Not everything is about solving every problem with money. A lot of these things that people go through in their life, it's about solving the problem. Many times, if you have too much money, you cannot. Money actually gives you the freedom to ignore the problems in your heart, Like, say you're having a day where you're depressed and you feel bad. You can just go get yourself ice cream, or you can go to a movie, or you can do this, or you can do that. And that's, what normal people do when they're successful. When you're scrimping around and you have to work 18 hours a day, you can't go to a movie when you're depressed. When you're overworked, you can't, if you're crying, you can't go get ice cream. You don't have any money for ice cream. You already paid you need that for bills. So you have to figure out in your own heart how to deal with the fact that you're depressed, or that you're overworked, or that you're sad. You have to figure out yourself. And like for me, I just, the more that I get overworked and forced to work beyond what is normal, I just listen to the Bible more, and that's all I can do. That's free to listen to, and it helps me feel better, and it helps me get through the day. And if I don't have money for ice cream or going to the movies or anything, I can just listen to the Bible, and that actually probably is better for my heart and better for me than going to the movies or getting ice cream. And it's very possible that so I'm not looking for my channel. I'm not telling God, I really need you to fix my channel right now, because I don't have any right to demand of God what he's going to do with my channel. This is my life. God asked me to do this channel and my husband to do it, and we're still here. He asked us to stay here, and we are here. And when he wants to make the channel successful, he will. And it won't be anything that I will do. It won't be any idea that I will have. God will just make it successful again when he feels like it. I have no control over it, because I didn't have any control over it last time. I prayed last time and I asked God for help, and he made the channel successful. And that's how it will happen again. There will be nothing. God does not want the channel to be successful because of one of my great ideas, because that's not how he does things. It's going to be something really stupid, or something that's not supposed to make a lot of views, and it's just going to randomly make views. Whenever I'm very depressed and I pray for help, one of our random videos, or a weird video will randomly get more views when we need it. Or somebody that I've never seen will just donate if I don't have the money to make rent for that month. And that's how God is keeping us humble, and that's how God is keeping the channel to survive. So, nobody needs to beat themselves up thinking that the channel is going to die, because why would the channel die if God continues to keep it alive just enough? He keeps it alive just enough so that it's still here. If God wants to, every single one of those hackers' computers can just randomly burst and just randomly stop working. And if he wants to, he can stop them immediately, anytime. But God's in control of everything. He's in control of the hackers. They can't do anything without him allowing that to happen. So, I'm not afraid. They think that they have power, but no power. They don't have power unless it's given to them from above. So they don't have any. They think they have power, but they actually don't. It's in their mind. So it's not the fact that every time that Luke and I are just about to not pay rent, some random person comes by with a donation, which is completely unexplained, every month God keeps his channel on the air. And, and he does it through other people that help. He does it through getting me up at 3 a.m. and giving me an idea, or getting Luke up at 3 in the morning, giving him an idea for a video. He just keeps it going in different ways. And, you know, it's just, if the channel is never, it may not be successful again as it once was with millions of people, but it doesn't mean that it's not doing something important. It's obviously here for some reason. Otherwise, God wouldn't keep keeping the channel up for, you know. Everything on the channel is important, whether it seems like that to the world or not. And just like you guys and gals, everything you guys do is important. The fact that you're alive every day is important, even if you think that your life is not important, or you're just going to school, or you're just going to work, or you're just doing your retail job, whatever, or you're just helping your family at home, or you're just anything. The fact that even if every day is hard and you're like, you know, having an extremely difficult day every day, and you just like, how am I going to make it to the next day? The fact that you're still alive and you're trying, it means you are here for a reason. Your life is important. Even if even if everyone in the whole world is rude to you and cruel to you, you being alive matters to God. God looks at you and he can see you, and he's happy that you're alive. And you make him smile because he created you. Even if nobody can see you, even if you're alone in your room 24/7 and no one can see you, God can see you, and you matter to God. And so it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. So it doesn't matter if this channel gets millions of views or not. The channel matters to God, so it's going to be here until God either, you know, I mean, if he I don't believe that I believe that God is going to keep this channel here, and that he will not abandon me, because that's not God's nature. He doesn't abandon people. He takes care of everyone, and God loves his children, so I do not believe God will ever abandon me, and I know he won't. And so I do believe this channel is going to be here till God is done with whatever he's doing on YouTube with it. And that he will bring me safely to something else if he decides that Luke and I shouldn't be on YouTube anymore. He'll bring us something safely to some other path that we need to go on. But for right now, this is where I am. So, you know, it's really you can't really say if you're where God wants you to be, whether you have no money or $1 million, you can't say it's somebody's fault you're there, because there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being unsuccessful. There's nothing wrong with being successful. It's just your life circumstances at that point of time. It doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with being unsuccessful. There's nothing wrong with having a difficult time in life, because that may be exactly where God wants you to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, say I was homeless and without a home and I was wandering around, but God was with me, then it wasn't anyone's fault that I'm homeless. Maybe God wanted me to have no home for that time so I could have more time to, you know, trust him or something. So it's nobody's fault when bad things happen to you. You can't say that, you know, it's something, because God is he's still in control. He's going to keep you safe and keep you from getting into really bad trouble. He's going to keep you safe and protected no matter where you are, no matter what happens. So the evil people that keep saying things to you and making you afraid that this or that horrible thing is going to happen, they're lying. So they don't know. They're actually speaking through, like demons are speaking through them, trying to make you afraid, trying to make you think that you're going to die or something is going to happen to you. But in reality, you know, those evil things that people are saying it just shows that the demons are scared, because they know God has you and he's not going to let you go. So it's okay. Like, you know, God wants me to realize that me having time off or having nice things or being respected for my job or being treated well is not a given. I don't deserve those things. I don't deserve necessarily to have my family members respect me for my job. I don't deserve necessarily to have time off, and I don't deserve to have every nice thing that I would imagine I would like to have. I don't deserve those things. What I do deserve, I don't deserve anything in this world. I can be thankful for whatever I have. And right now I have the ability to work extremely hard from home, and I have the ability to still be married and still be able to work together with my husband and push myself past my limit. I push myself every day. My husband and I push ourselves every day, probably thinking we're going to die every day, but we do not die. What does the Bible say? You will run but not grow weary. That means that every day Luke and I push ourselves, but we do not die. We do not faint. We have not fainted yet. We have not collapsed yet. So yeah, I appreciate people being being sorry for us or whatever, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be for God. He has me exactly where I'm supposed to be. And for whatever reason, I'm going through some kind of weird training course where I have to learn how to just trust in God every day. Without money, without extra time, without family members saying nice things about me, without, anything nice that I'm used to, that I would like. I have to keep obeying God and listening to Him and keep doing what I can and just be thankful, because it could be 1,000,000,000,000 times worse. If I give up, it could be 1,000,000 times worse. I could be without Luke, who was the love of my life. I could be without my business that I love that we've made together. If I give up, I won't have that. I won't keep the Let's Play channel if I give up. So I have to keep fighting for what I love. I want to keep the channel going with my husband, and I want to stay married. I don't want to have to stay with my relatives and Luke to stay with his, and us to have to break up. I don't want to do that. I want to make a life with Luke. So I'm going to keep it. It's worth it to me to work 20 hours a day so that I can have a life someday with Luke. So someday when this is all over, we can have a break. It's worth it to me, because I don't want to break up with Luke and then marry somebody I don't love. I love Luke and I want to be with him, and so it's worth it to me. Even if I never get a break, even if I never get a day off, even if I never have anyone in my family say that my job is, successful, or that they're proud of me, I don't care. I don't care about those things. I care about keeping the Let's Play channel going, and I care about being married to Luke and staying with him. That's all I care about. And I'm going to keep fighting every day for those things. And I know if I keep listening to God and doing what He says, He won't abandon me or let those things be taken away from me, because every good gift is from above, which means that God gave me the good gift of the Let's Play channel and my husband, and I know God won't take those things away from me as long as I keep trusting in Him. If I give up and I have a mental breakdown and I get angry and I stop working, then yeah, the stuff will probably get taken away from me because I'm giving up. So I have to just keep going every day. That's all I can do. So yeah, it is a very difficult situation I'm in. Every day is hard. Every day is unbelievably hard. Every day is unbelievably hard. But it would be so much worse if I gave up. It would be so much worse. And, God just gives us just enough to get by, So Luke and I used to notice that if somebody gave a really big donation, or or if we got one video with a lot of views, then maybe some of our other videos wouldn't get as many views. So we just always have just enough to get by. So, it's not, and, so it's not gonna, so yeah, I'm not looking better to learn to be a better person within your own heart. It's a better thing. It's a better trade. It's a better trade. Saying it all the time. You're always going to be putting yourself first in front of other people. You're not going to realize all the people that you're hurting without knowing it. And then when you learn to be a better person, then God can use you much better to actually help people that need it. And you won't be hurting people as much. You won't lash out at people as much when, you're upset or when things don't go your way. So it's just, I'm not really, that would be fine. Like, if my channel gets more successful, that would be fine, but I'm not gonna push for that above everything else. It's not the most important thing. It's not the most important thing in life. Oh, jeez. Okay, now we have to make the roads. So sorry for my long talk, but nobody has to worry so much that you worry that something is going to happen to me or Luke. I sometimes do cry and say I'm worried that something's going to happen to me, but you should know that God has me in the palm of his hand. Nothing is going to happen to me. Even when I say I'm stressed and I think something's going to happen to me, I'm not thinking clearly in that moment. I'm thinking clearly right now, and I'm saying nothing will ever happen to me because God will always take care of me, and he will always take care of all of you as well. God's not going to let that happen. Because doesn't the Bible say, if you who are evil know how to give good gifts to your children, then certainly, how much more does our Heavenly Father know how to give good gifts to his children? So that means that if you can trust your own parents knowing that they will not abandon you, you don't think your own family is going to abandon you in the middle of the road in a foreign country without any money or a bus ticket, without any food, and just leave you on the side of a ditch, then certainly God will not leave you in a situation which you have no hope. God will not do that to you. So God is just like a parent, so he will not. You do not have to be afraid that everything will go wrong, because God is always holding your hand. There will always be a way. You will always, if you are in a very bad situation, you just need to pray and then look for God, and he will show you what you need to do next. He will always provide a way of escape. And, so, yeah. I'm gonna try to make these roads. But yeah, I'm going to be, I'm not in this alone. I have seen God take care of me before in ways that people cannot even imagine. When I first drove from Illinois to Massachusetts to come see Luke, and Luke was very sick, and he was dying. I had a hole in my gas tank, and I had a really bad car. My gas tank, according to the mechanics, should have blown up. It should have blown up. But not only did my gas tank not blow up, they said that it was literally hanging on the tubes. I drove 1,200 miles. And my gas tank should have blown up, but it didn't. And also, I went on the side. I was trying to get to Luke so he wouldn't die. When I was 20 years old, and I was driving either 1,200 or 12,000 miles, whichever one goes from Illinois to Massachusetts. And I drove that whole way, and I came to a gas station, and I realized I didn't have any money for gas. It was halfway, and I prayed about it, and I just was just asking God that I would have the amount of money to get to see Luke, because he was dying. He literally was dying at the time. And he had a gas leak in his car after he had already been in a horrendous car accident. He was in the hospital. People didn't think he was going to make it. I had to drive all the way there to go see him. And when I was there, when I went by this gas station and I went inside, I asked God for help because I didn't have any money for gas. My gas tank was on empty.
Anyone can cook. Of course, it helps if I do.
I went inside to get some cash and to get a candy bar for $1 so I could try to eat that to try to drive the rest of the way. It was 13-hour drive I had to make. I had never been more than 20 minutes from my house ever. I drove 13 hours to come see and make sure Luke was okay, because he was in the hospital, and it was possible they were going to put him in a home, and I was never going to see him again or be allowed to see him. And I stopped by a gas station and I went to get a candy bar, and when I came out of the gas station, my gas tank was on empty. I came back from getting a candy bar and my gas tank was like over half full. It was like 60% full. I didn't have any money for gas. I did not fill the gas tank. God filled my gas tank so that I could make it to see Luke, so he was okay. So surely, if God can fill my tank with gas, then surely, whether YouTube is trying to suppress all my views or not, I will not die. My channel will not die, will not be destroyed. And whatever God has put in place, God has started this channel, Kwingsletsplays, and all the powers in hell and on this earth cannot stop this channel. Even if the YouTube executives, even if everyone on Google tried to stop the channel, if God didn't want them to stop the channel, which he doesn't, it cannot stop unless he says it's going to stop. So whatever they tried to do, they can't stop it, because God has protection over this channel. And I will be praying more and more for protection over everybody as well, because it's something I used to do a lot more when I had a lot more time, and I'm going to be doing that a lot more because there's something really important about it. We've gotten thousands of letters from people that have said they had thought about ending their life and they didn't, because they came across a Kwingsletsplays video. And all we were doing was just laughing and playing Mario. Literally, we were doing nothing. We were not even doing anything. Literally, that's it. Just us laughing was what stopped them from killing themselves. So I'm not, whatever reason, because God uses foolish things of this world to shame the wise, which means if God puts you in a position that you think isn't important, like you're a retail person or you're arranging flowers, or you think your position in life is stupid, God doesn't think it's stupid, and you might be just where you need to be to help people that really need it. And that's more important than being famous or being rich or having everything. So, like, if the channel never gets 1 million views again, it doesn't mean that there's not an important reason why the channel's here. Will the channel ever get 1 million views? If God wants it to, he will. If he doesn't, if he thinks that Luke and I are just fine right now, just doing our thing, the way things are going, then God will just keep how it's going. So whatever happens is not in my hands. I can't do anything about it. I'm not in any control. Everybody, people who go by, people who don't believe in God and like they go and they live their life based on their own merit and their own work, hard work and effort, God doesn't reward me like that. If I work really hard for something and I think that I earned something and I'm like, how come I didn't earn this? I'm angry. God doesn't reward me for that. He actually doesn't like that. So I can't get any further in life by working extremely hard and expecting things, because that's implying that I do something. I need to ask God for help, and I still have to work hard every day, but I have to know, being a Christian, that nothing of my own effort accomplishes anything. It's all God. It's 1000% God. I cannot take credit for anything I've ever done. Ever. If I get better at music and I practice my violin, God gave me the ability to do that. I haven't done that. Everything is from God. So for me, I don't live my life the way everyone else does. So for me, for everyone else, all these other YouTubers that are like, oh, here's this and this technique, here's this and this technique, here's how you get seen in the search engine, that's not going to work for me. That doesn't work for me. What works for me is going to the park and reading my Bible and praying. That's going to work for me. And that's the only thing that's ever worked for me this whole time. And that's the only thing that's going to work for me in the future. So it's not anyone's fault that the channel is not doing well. I'm exactly where I need to be. And it is doing well. It is doing well. It's doing fine the way it's supposed to be. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. So, yeah, sorry for getting into it so much. This is what happens when Luke's not around. But even with these hackers, who knows? Who knows if these hackers are supposed to hack us so much that they'll eventually get exposed because of how cruel and abusive they're being to us. Maybe we will be the ones, just by everyone seeing how bad they are to us, maybe we will be the ones that actually end up being the reason they're taken down and they can't hurt anyone else. Maybe God will use us and our pain and us being, crying all the time and having them take our money and having to work harder and being hurt. It's possible that God will use that to have the hackers not be able to hurt anyone else. It's possible. Which kind of sucks, but that's what you sign up for being a Christian, is that you say to God, hey, I want to believe in you and I want you to use me whatever way, that is your will to use me. And God's like, okay, I have some hackers that I need to take down, so they're going to be hacking your channel now until, whatever. So, you don't know what you're signing up for being a Christian. You're saying not what I want in life, but whatever you want in life, God. That's what really you're saying. So, it's a lot harder than just going to church every week. It's really giving your life to God. That's completely different than just showing up to church every week. So, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna make some more of this candy stuff. I don't know how big we're gonna make this. I'm actually... Whenever I talk a lot, I'm afraid to look at the chat because I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm just saying how I feel, and so yeah, it's you don't Yeah, Miss Deanna says, I think of something similar happened in the book of Job. Not the same extent, but you and Mr. Luke are going through, but still. Yeah, definitely, Miss Deanna. I mean, yeah, that did happen to Job. I mean, he had everything. And then, of course, like Job, I mean, you know, right now I don't have boils all over me and I'm not like sitting in the dirt. But if God wanted that to happen to me, then, you know, obviously God would have a reason for that. So, I mean, that's the thing. Exactly. Yep, that's the thing is like, you know, probably the reason why that happened to Job and not me is probably because Job could handle that. I don't know if God knows that it would be more difficult for me to handle having boils all over me sitting in the dirt. I'm probably not as strong as a person as Job was. But, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's, you know, yeah, yeah, exactly. So, you know, yeah. So that's, I mean, I think I said everything that I was thinking in my mind to say. But yeah, you don't have to, worry that, that things are going to go, yeah, you don't have to worry because God has us in his hands, just like he has all of you in his hands. So I was actually being hacked, but, you know, like I said, it's in God's hands, so, you know. That's very sweet, Hylian Rose. That's very sweet. And those who, yeah. Yep, definitely, Wally West. Yeah, thank you for the verse. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, Job is very strong. I mean, that's why it's, you know, I shouldn't really say it out loud, but that's why I said a while ago, I think I said it a few years ago, I said I don't pray as much, like, for God to use me and, like, whatever he wants to do, because I worry what that will actually be, because I don't know if I can actually handle it, because it could be something really hard. I don't do that as much, but I should, because people need help, so it is good to pray for God to use you how, you know, he needs you to, what you know, he needs you to do, because it is important. People need help. You know, the world is a place full of people that need somebody, and you know, if you know God and you know him, then, you know, he can use you to help people in ways that people that don't know God, he can't really use them that way as much. He can still use anyone to help anyone, really, even if they don't know him, but you know, if you do believe in God, then it does, you know, he's able to use you in ways that you can't really imagine. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, like, it's, if, you know, if I could find a way to go against God and be successful on YouTube, I wouldn't want to do that, because I wouldn't be on the right path anymore, and I'll wait until God is ready to. Also, there's no way I'm going to be able to be successful unless God allows me to. So he might not let me, like, you know, he might be like, nope, sorry, you know, you want to be successful, but you're not ready yet. You know, you need to wait longer. So, you know, so I don't have anything, you know, it's really not my, I don't have any control over it, you know what I mean? So all you can do in life is just, you know, do your best every day and show up basically to life, you know? Try to be kind to your family, you know, try to be kind to people around you, people that you interact with, and try to work hard and do the best you can, and God has the rest of it, you know? So yeah. So anyways, but you know, it's easier said than done, because life is hard, you know, definitely, and I'm definitely going through it now. It definitely is. I appreciate people caring so much, but you guys don't need to have the burden. The burden isn't on, there's no, you know, like I said, God is teaching me a lot of things, as I'm, you know, like going through a very difficult time. And, you know, if I wasn't going through this difficult time, I might not be able to learn those things unless I go through a difficult time, and it might be really important things for me to learn. So just because the channel's going through a hard time doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing. It could be a good thing for me. That's something that I need to learn. So, you know, it's hard to watch, and I appreciate people caring. It is hard to watch. It's hard for me to watch it happening to me, but it doesn't mean that just because just because the channel's in danger of dying every single day, and every single day God is lifting the channel up from the grave, doesn't mean that the channel is going to die. It means God has the channel in his hand, and you know, he's in control. So, you know, one way or another, whatever happens, I hope and pray, and I believe in my heart that nothing will happen to this channel personally. But, you know, like I said before, like if something, if God doesn't want me to be online anymore, then he will safely bring Luke and myself somewhere else. And he will safely bring everyone who's watching somewhere else to another channel that will make them, you know, uplifted and everything. So it will be, one way or the other, we're all in God's hands. It will be okay. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. If that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I get very stressed and I say, like, that I'm, you know, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna be homeless and everything. And yeah, I mean, I worry about that, definitely. But, you know, I'm not thinking clearly when I'm saying that. I know God is in control, and I know God's not gonna abandon me. So it's gonna be okay. I have to believe that, you know. Alright, so, I think we need to make some more of this Venelope stuff. So maybe I will, so I don't know if I'm either gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll do either a Fortnite stream, or I could do another stream of something else tonight. I don't know. Honestly, I just like playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, to be completely honest. I just like creating stuff. I'm just trying to do something that is not stressful for me. Yeah. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. I don't know if Luke has been waiting for a phone call, so, I don't know if he got the phone call or what. Alright, so I don't really know. I don't really know, like, if this is a good, I don't really know if we can actually race on here, because this is kind of like, I kind of messed this up a little bit. I guess we should make Venelope's car. Like, I'm supposed to be making her car. I don't think I made her car. So I guess we should make it. And good to see you, Wally, and everyone, Miss Deanna, and all of you guys and gals in the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. But, yeah. yeah, it was kind of like a long response to somebody's comments saying, like, they thought they were the reason why, you know, like, I don't see the channel as dying. I see the channel as doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't know every reason why the channel's here. But I do know that, that there have been many people that have been depressed and sad in different parts of their life, and they've come to the channel and, you know, hung out with all you guys and felt hope. And so, in a way, I feel like this channel is supposed to give people hope. And that's one of the things it does. It definitely gives me hope. I get to spend time with my husband, and I get to, you know, hang out with him and play games. I also, you know, I get to do other things that I like to do. Like, I get to listen to my documentaries while I'm grinding, and I get to schedule my day. Like I was saying, I like scheduling my day while I work from home. So, you know, for me, it gives me hope as well. So, yeah. But, good to see you guys in the chat. I hope you guys are all doing well today. And, good to see you guys. Sorry for talking so long. But I guess that's stuff I need to say. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I mean, I guess I started the topic, but I was just thinking, like, this other time that I remember that God helped me out a lot. I mean, there's many times, but I just remember when I came to Pennsylvania, I hadn't had, like, a job outside of, like, working online for so long. And I was so nervous for even applying for a job because I just wasn't even used to interacting with people. Every day I get up, I, you know, work on the channel. I'm not even used to getting up and going to work or anything. Like, I work from home, so I work extremely hard, like, getting up and, like, working from my computer, but actually going out, interacting with people, you know, in a job setting and everything like that. It's like, you know, like, it was just really hard for me to do that. And, yeah, I didn't have a resume because I'd been working for so many years basically for Kwingsletsplays that I had no resume. I had nothing on my resume, like, nothing written down. I had no, on the resume it looked like I hadn't had a job for 10 years. Or 7 years. And so I was just super nervous, and I was just praying and asking God for help because I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I'm also painfully shy. Most people don't know, but in real life I am painfully shy. Like, it is very hard for me to interact with people. You know, I just got used to talking on the microphone because Luke got me used to doing it. He's very confident. And so I just... Also, some things that my in-laws said to me and stuff, I just had no self-confidence whatsoever. Coming out of Massachusetts, I just felt like I had been through so much. I felt like basically almost crying all the time because of the things that they had said to me and just horrible things that had happened to me. And so I didn't think I would be able to do anything. I didn't know how I would even go out of the house or anything because I was just so, but anyways, I thought I can't even do a job like anymore because I've just been doing YouTube this whole time. And so I just prayed about it a lot, and I randomly, this lady that I got interviewed by, I just hit it off with her so much. She just liked me so much for no reason whatsoever. She just hired me on the spot, and then I ended up being really good at my job. Like, and I just remembered when I was just like, you know, it was just being a cashier, but I hadn't really worked outside of YouTube for so long. It was like 7 years. So, and I was just used to every day my job at YouTube. Now I do a lot more, but at the time what I did was basically I would get up, I would do streams on Twitch. I would usually go get food, you know, for Luke and I to basically stream all night on Twitch. I would basically answer a lot of comments online on our YouTube videos. I'd be answering comments. I would be just basically preparing mentally for all the streams I'd be doing on Twitch that night. And sometimes I would be, you know, just going about my day. I would go to like my apartment gym and stuff like that, and then I would like I know I played some other games on my channel and stuff like that. So basically, I would do a lot of interactions with fans all day. I would be doing a lot of the, like, getting back to comments, because we'd be having, like, you know, thousands of comments. So I would be doing that. I'd be, like, sharing the videos and everything. So that was my job. So I didn't really know how to do you know, just show up to work and do, I would be, like, from the moment I got up, I would be, like, making sure everything was prepared so that all the streams went well. That was basically my job. So I'd make sure we had, you know, food and, like, you know, all kinds of stuff. I would also be doing a lot of my job back then was actually to you know, I had a lot of unwritten duties. Not only was I interacting with fans, I would also interact with viewers, like, on Facebook and other stuff like that. I'd be making vlogs, and I would also do, like, I also had to take care of Luke a lot because he was having a lot of panic attacks. So that was another thing that I did, was just to see how Luke was doing and try to take care of him. So I had a certificate in medical assisting, so I'd be doing that. So my job was, like, doing a bunch of random things just to get ready for the stream and interact with fans and make sure everything was ready to go and make sure that I was ready for all the videos. So yeah, that was basically my job. And then I would be, like, recording videos with Luke every day, and just trying to have as much fun as possible and make the videos fun and entertaining. So, you know, after 7 years of that, you know, it was really hard for me to basically my whole job was to try to, like, I would try to just get myself in a really good mood. So sometimes Luke and I would watch, like, some Teen Titans Go, or I would just, you know, make Luke's favorite food or something, and we'd be in a really happy mood so we could record the videos and shout out to everyone and have a nice stream and stuff. So basically, I was kind of like a personal assistant and a wife and a medical assistant, and I would be working on artwork all day. So I was doing, like, 10 different jobs at once, and I would be interacting with fans, so I was doing a lot. But of course, my, you know, in-laws say I never had a job when I was literally working 10 of them, but which is, you know, the same as some of you guys that work and help your family at home. Doesn't mean you don't have a job. You actually have probably 10 jobs that you do to help people out. So anyways, you know, I was just praying about it a lot, and I just remember, like, that everything, I just prayed about it so much, and I remember everything just went really well with this lady when I didn't have any there was no reason for her to be nice to me. Like, she should have not given me the job. I didn't have any experience. I had been a cashier at a super Walmart for several years prior to working full-time on Kwingsletsplays. So 10 years ago I used to be a cashier. So yeah, it was like, but that wouldn't really look good on a resume. Like, what have you done the last so many years? Oh, I've worked on a YouTube channel with my husband, which is a ton of work, but it doesn't really look good on paper. So I was just, you know, I just was not feeling good about myself. And then I just, you know, everything went really smoothly, and I was very sad because I'd had a lot of mean people tell me certain things. Everything was very hard. You know, when we came to Pennsylvania, it was it was very hard because there was a lot of things that were hard about it.
Hey, you know what?
But
You're my
so I was
favorite
just
deputy.
really, there was a lot of difficulties. Also, I had just, I think at the time where I was looking for a job for retail, I think that was the time where I had my miscarriage also. So I was just really depressed, and then I just remember somehow I just kept showing up to work. I didn't know how I was going to do my job because I just had no reason why anyone would be nice to me. I had no qualifications. There was no way I was going to be able to get a job after that many years, outside of YouTube. And I thought that would be impossible. Also, some people were really mean to me and told me, like, you're worthless and you can't really get a job outside of YouTube and you don't really work for your company and you don't really do anything. So people were really cruel to me and I just felt terrible and I just asked God for help. And I remember that I just started working at this stupid, it wasn't really that great of a job, but it was it wasn't stupid. I mean, it was a grocery store, and, that was actually a really hard grocery store to get into. I guess they didn't hire everyone, but they randomly hired me, and I just remember asking God, like, one day while I was doing just bagging groceries and stuff, I just said, like, how am I doing, like, how is this happening? How did I get this job, and how was I able to do, like, how am I doing this? Because I was so depressed, and everyone told me that I couldn't do anything with my life. And I just remember hearing in my head God telling me, like, I'm bagging the groceries. Like, I just showed up to work. God was bagging the groceries. He was doing everything. All I had to do was just put one foot in front of the other and try my best, and God was doing everything for me. He was giving me the words to say to the person so I could get hired, and he was giving me favor with the other employees so they would be kinder to me, and he was just causing everything to happen. Even though I was not qualified, God made it happen anyway. So I just remember a lot of things like that just randomly happening in my life. So because of all these things happened to me, I just, I know that things are very hard right now with YouTube, but I know, I know that things are going to be all right. I know God is going to take care of us, and I believe that it's going to be okay. I don't know how it will be okay, but I know that, God has helped me before, and not only helped me, but done everything for me. I shouldn't even be I shouldn't even be a YouTuber, really, because I was voted shyest in my class. I couldn't even speak to people because I was so shy. The fact that I'm talking in a microphone right now is a miracle in itself, because I shouldn't be talking whatsoever. Because I was just painfully shy growing up, and I would never speak. Like, my mom came to my school once, and they said I hadn't spoken, like, the whole year. Like, I wouldn't talk to anyone because I was just so painfully shy. So, I hope it helps somebody. Like, I'm not, when I hear, when I see people trying to DDoS my stream and hurt me, they, in their mind, they're in control, but I know in real life, God is in control. And they can't hurt me any more than God allows them to hurt me. So God is always in control. He will never, leave you or forsake you, and it will not. Everyone who thinks they can hurt you, they're never in control. It is always God. They're just fooling themselves. Alright, I'm going to try to, Oh, thank you, JU. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna, it says I'm dropping. Yeah, definitely, Wally. Yep, God qualifies the unqualified. Moses had a speaking problem and God used him to free the Israelites out of slavery. That's true, Wally. Yep. So, yeah, exactly. So, I don't have to worry, you know, like, I mean, I do worry because I'm a human being, but, you know, like, you know, even when people are like, well, there's no way that this can happen, you know, everything is bad. You know, that's when God can work when he can show his power the most, because people are not, then people can clearly see that it's God working in your life, because everyone can clearly see there was no way, yet God did it anyway. He made a way. So, exactly. So, you know, yeah, so doesn't have to be by the same rules as everybody else does, definitely. Well, what are we gonna do for Venelope? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry for just kind of going on and on. So maybe I should try to do Venelope's quest since I'm here. You're fine, J-Dog. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Didn't do anything wrong. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys already are above and beyond. Even people being members are above and beyond. Even people donating anything is above and beyond. Everything you do is always above and beyond. I don't, you know, I appreciate everything you guys do to keep the channel in the air. I appreciate it very much. And I know God appreciates it too. And, you know, I wish I could do more for you guys. I wish I could do more giveaways and stuff. I feel like a failure because I like doing giveaways and I can't because of what YouTube's doing to me. That's really stressful to me. So I would like to do much more for you guys watching. I would like to do more. So I appreciate you guys watching, even though I'm not able to do as many giveaways and stuff. That I appreciate you guys, you know. Come on already. Press start already. Boss up. What should I do? We're gonna bottle some villains, so brew up some potions. And go, when that's done, go find me and we'll go see Ursula. She's our first battle. Alright, where is the car? I thought we made a car for Venelope. Like, literally, like, where is her car? I thought we had a car here. So we still haven't made a Wreck-It Ralph car then. That's weird, because I thought that was one of our, things. Okay. I just been an emerald. Don't try it. They are not a rock. I completely forgot what I was doing. Okay. So let's try to do Venelope's quest. Healing, aka Raspberry Boba Tea. Strength, aka Mint Boba Tea. Agility, aka Coconut Boba Tea. Potions for boss fights. Okay, so we are going to continue with Venelope's thing.
Meeting someone like
After
you
me,
gives me
talking on and on and on. Sorry about that, everyone. I guess I just needed to get stuff off my chest. Alright, so let's actually get our... Oh, actually, we need to open our recipes, so let's do that. Raspberry boba tea. Sounds good. Looks like it would be yummy. Mint boba tea. And coconut boba tea. Yep. Alright guys, so let's see if we can make these recipes for Venelope. So I'm gonna try to go with some recipes. I thought I was gonna be like hacked more, but I guess I wasn't yet. Probably will be now since I'm actually progressing the story. Oh, looks like not yet. Okay, so we made 1 coconut boba tea. So we're supposed to actually, whoops. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we made a mint. Actually, this looks pretty good, except for Luke and I actually had boba tea before, and I don't know if they made it badly or something, but I did not like it. Like, I think the balls or something in the tea were like made out of tapioca, and I did not enjoy it. Like, I don't know if it was just badly made at that particular place, but I really didn't like the tea. Like, it was like, oh, I really didn't like it. So I don't know, like, maybe everyone says they like that kind of tea, but I have not enjoyed it very much. But that's just me. Like, maybe I just got a bad batch of it.
All right, you got the potions. Are you ready for this?
Oh, you can get the car later when she gets to level 10. Okay, thank you, Rennie's 90. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know these aren't really real potions, right? Full steam ahead, Venelope.
Ha! I knew you were a fellow competition fiend. Before we go in there, there's a big boss hint. Watch her attack patterns. When Ursula raises her tentacles, it's go time!
Great hint, Venelope.
Let's do this! We've got a competition in our code. Buckets of boba tea and each other. Destiny awaits!
Okay, new quest. Enter Ursula's house. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have to do this. So this is our quest called Boss Up. Alright, guys and gals, so 155. Okay. Something is going weird with my game for sure. Hi, Geo. Hi, J69. Thank you so much, J69. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I've been watching you guys since 2012. I spent watching your channel. It's been worth it. You guys are good people. Thank you, J69. You're very sweet. You're sweet, J69. You're a kind person. Thank you. Hi, Geo. Hi, HM Golbeck. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim Reed. Hi, Tim Moeller. Hi, Miss Deanna. Hi, Silver Sonic. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, guys. So, let's go to Ursula's house. So, I don't know if I'll do another episode of Dreamlight Valley. I don't know. You guys might get sick of it. Maybe I'll do Monster one after this. Or maybe we can do something else. I don't know. Maybe we can do, I kind of wanted to do, like, a long play since I was kind of being, like, kind of attacked by people anyway today. I thought, well, I should, like, play a really cool game or something and go like a long play of something. Do something exciting. I always think like if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Like if something really bad happens in your life, do something good with it, you know? Like take that opportunity to try something new. You know, your whole day is shot, so why not put in a movie that you really like and watch that movie that day? You know, try to think of something you can turn the day around with. Sometimes I try to think of that. Hi, Naomi. Thank you for the highlighted message. Okay.
Hey, over here.
Okay, thank you, J-Dog. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that so much, J-Dog. Thank you. Yeah, definitely Silver Sonic. That's very true. Sometimes life is too hard for us to bear, but we can always hang on just one more day. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's all we can do. That's very wise, Silver Sonic and J-Dog. Yep. I know. We'll definitely be praying for you and Fiona, definitely. Hope you're having a great night, Naomi. Great to see you. Hope you're having a good night. And wonderful to see you, Naomi. Hope all is well. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully it's gonna show a picture now. Okay, great. So, like I said, we're gonna go to Ursula's place. Sorry about that. Wasn't me doing it, but somebody was doing it. So we're gonna go back to Ursula's place. Thanks everyone for for hanging on. I really appreciate you guys and gals. I appreciate you guys very much. Alright, so I actually moved Ursula's house over here. So we're gonna go into Ursula's house. Okay, so we're gonna go try to find Ursula again, because I don't see her in her house. Well, there's Ursula, so I guess we're gonna have to go over there. Oh, there she is. Hello? Ursula, I can't talk to you, you weirdo. I'm not even able to talk to her. Hello, Ursula. Ursula? Hello? There we go.
Oh, it's you. Fabulous.
Alright. Oh, just who I was hoping to see. Alright, do you have, Oh, no! I don't know if I can, do you have time to talk, I guess? What is it? I will speak up, mustn't lurk about. Silent as a clam, it's rude. If you have something to ask, just ask. How did you learn magic? Oh, I've always had a natural talent for it. When I lived in Atlantica, I did research on magic and alchemy. After all, I was banished. Experimented on anything I could find. I experimented on anyone I could find.
Oh, someone's
Alright, come on, Venelope, let's see if we can get into Ursula's house. Maybe I have to hang out with Ursula.
Oh, here you are.
Let's go to your house. There we go. Alright, thanks guys. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Alright, now we're good. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, it's you, angelfish. And I see you brought that squeaky little creature along. What can I do for you? I'm here to battle you! Battle me? Oh, that's delicious. As though little old you could ever hope to best me. I know your weak spot, Ursula. As soon as you raise your tentacles, you're done, villain. If I raise my tentacles, you and your sweet little sidekick will be new residents of my garden. So my advice to you, scram!
Someone's on a roll.
Alright, Venelope, what did you think about that? We're like doing like...
Whoa, that boss battle was amazing. Remember the part where she threatened us? Whoa.
We made her really mad, Venelope. Do I want to battle, says Blues Cat. Oh, thank you, Blues Cat.
Yeah, you made the right choice to leave. She was gonna turn us into fish food. Hilarious. My buddy Tommy's from the really intense battle game. She likes to say retreat is a strategy, surrender is not. So for the next one, we're gonna have to level up and think smart to get the advantage.
Maybe battling more villains is a bad idea. Okay, what do we need to do, Venelope?
So glad you asked, my heroic chum. It's time to begin preparations for a final battle. You're a magical hero, which means you need a magical kind of weapon. Go find a mystical sword in the Forest of Valor.
Where do you find the sword?
I have a lot of free time on my hands, so you could say I made it myself and hid it in the woods. Find the sword in the Forest of Valor. I'm gonna go battle the witch in the tree. Pretty sure she's low level, and she'll drop some good power-ups.
Regroup with Venelope. Alright. Unearth the sword using your shovel. Alright, guys. We're gonna go try to find the magical sword. Thank you, Gio. You're amazing. Very sweet. Okay, thank you, Blues Cat, for letting me know it's you want to battle. We have to beat her at a game of Tetris, says Blues Cat. Yeah, maybe. That would be cool. Yeah, I heard about that person that, like, beat the Tetris game during the pandemic. And then, like, news people were, like, basically saying to them that it Like, that they didn't, like, it didn't matter that they beat it, or like, oh yeah, it's just a video game. Like, why would it matter? When in reality, Tetris is extremely hard to beat. Alright, I'm just randomly, look at this. I can't help myself, guys. I'm just like, wait. I'm randomly fixing the roads here. So I'm just like slowly replacing the roads with a border with the roads without a border, because it takes a lot of bricks to do that. Don't worry, I'm gonna go to the Forest of Valor. It's just taking me a while. Right, now we can actually move this, this path this way. I almost like the sandy feel of it, but I think this looks nicer like this. This is how I do projects in my house. If you guys want to see, like, this is how I do projects in my house. I basically do one room at a time, or one part of a room at a time. So it's like, oh, okay, I need to clean this whole area. I'm just gonna try to get this section of this room clean. That's what we're gonna do today. I'm a big believer in that, because Luke and I both, like, had family that basically would be like, oh, you need to do this whole area. And, you know, like, if you didn't finish it, then you didn't finish the job. Whereas Luke and I are much more laid back about things. And not that we don't get things done, but, like, we do things one thing at a time. Like, okay, I'm gonna put the dishes away, and Luke's doing the dishes. And as long as I put some effort into helping, it helps a little. And then if one of us has time to put the dishes in the dishwasher later, and then the other person can turn them on. So we kind of like tag team everything we do together. Like, we kind of work together for everything, if that makes sense. So, like, if I see the dishes are in the dishwasher, then at least I can take them out if I don't have time to actually do the dishes. Well, at least I took them out. I can always, like, try to do them later when I have a second. Alright, guys, so we're gonna try to find the sword in this Forest of Valor. So we're gonna do the best we can here. I don't really know how we're gonna find the sword. That would be really cool if it was the sword in the stone. That would be kind of cool. I don't know why, but I'm able to do Venelope's voice pretty well. I actually think Sarah Silverman, I think the girl who voices her, she's usually kind of funny. I actually remember her voicing, well, not voicing, but playing a role in this show that I like called Monk. I don't really like everything Sarah Silverman does. Some of the stuff she does is kind of weird. The lady who plays Venelope. But I do like her character in Monk. I think she's really funny. She plays like an obsessed fan of the detective. So I think like she does a pretty good job of that. Oh, Venelope leveled up! Yeah! I probably should have given her gardening or something, but I made her like into mining. Thank you, Venelope. Appreciate that. I basically made almost everyone a miner in this. So we have to find this somewhere. Are we in the correct area? Forest of Valor. Okay, so somewhere in this whole area is the sword. And they said you use it with your shovel. So it must be somewhere where we dig under. I don't know where this sword is. I guess we'll keep looking for it. And I still need to feed a raccoon for one of my quests, which that's the Mirabelle quest. I haven't been able to progress with Mirabelle because of the fact that I can't feed a raccoon. Oh my gosh! Look at this! Oh my gosh! Wow, it is a sword in the stone. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, how cool is this? Wow, this is so cool. Okay, Venelope, we need to get this on camera. Okay, wait. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Luke, you blinked. Oh my gosh, no way. I just said like, oh my gosh, it would be so cool if it was the sword in the stone. Wow. Thank you. Game Loft. This is worth getting the game just for this quest. So cool. I'm getting like nostalgia vibes here. This is cool. Honestly, that was such a nice touch. Thank you, Game Loft. I needed that. I needed that. Now we have to bring... We need to bring Archimedes and the sword... Oh, wow. Pixel sword and shield. So cute. Oh, my gosh. Equip the pixel sword and shield. Oh, my gosh. We get to equip it. Oh, my gosh. Wait, on ourselves? Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Oh wow, that's so gnarly. Wow. There it is, says Tim Muller. Wow, says Gio. Oh, you finished playing a little bit of the new Wii game, Sonic and the Black Knight. Awesome, Mark Liotta. It's an option on the back, Amber. Thank you, Gio. The colors of the sword even match Penelope's color scheme. Awesome, Blues Cat. Yeah, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is awesome. Alright, now what are we doing? Click on Penelope's battle with Mother Gothel quests. Okay. So check on Penelope's battle with Mother Gothel. Okay, so let's go find Mother Gothel. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Mother Gothel. Oh, it's over there. Okay, Mother Gothel, where is she? There she is.
Reveal your odiousness.
Oh, you can't possibly be talking to me. Your manners are deplorable.
You aren't gonna throw lightning or fire at me, are you? You're not gonna throw lightning or fire at me? You're just a vain old lady who lives in a tree. I'm kind of sad for you.
Old? Old? How dare you? This conversation is over! I think Venelope has defeated Mother Gothel, I would say.
Hey, so I didn't get any cool power-ups. Turns out, the tree witch was a total dud.
She walked away. That means you won, Venelope!
Kind of a hollow victory against an unthreatening swamp lady. Anyways, you have your pixel sword and we have the experience. I think we're ready to take on the final boss, Scar.
Scar? What makes Scar the final boss, Venelope?
His lair is ginormous skull. Duh.
Actually, that sounds kind of fun. I win. It's like Skeletor's. It's like Skeletor's lair.
Woo! Game on, Kwing. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? We make a lure to bring him into his lair, then we attack. I've been playing a lot of extreme fishing lately, so I know we'll need herring for the trap because they're super stinky for a scent lure.
Oh my gosh, Venelope.
We'll also need a kingfish to catch a wannabe king. Pretty sure you can find those on Dazzle Beach late at night. And, some softwood fiber to put on the whole thing together. Build a scar lure and place it near his den. Then pow! Final boss time.
Alright guys, you got 140 likes! Great job everyone! You're breathtaking! Thank you so much! I don't know what's happening with Final Fantasy. I think it's happening tomorrow, guys. I don't know, because, like, Lucas had a rough day.
Wow, there it is. Hi, folks. Well, that's it. That's my set. Thanks for coming out. You were great. And, well, tell your friends. Your enemies. And, drive home safe.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think I'm gonna be streaming something else.
There it is.
I'm sorry about that. Hi, Amber. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Blue Sea Dragon. Great to see you. Yeah, we might be able to do Fortnite. I don't know. Maybe it's possible, guys and gals. Yeah, maybe we can. As we can level up some more. Definitely. I'll think about it, definitely. Alright, guys, so we are gonna need to craft something. And there's, Monsters Inc. Academy over here. Hi, Victor. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the super chat, Adam Dean. Alright, thank you for the super chat, Adam Dean. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day, Adam. Oh, look at that. We can make more Dreamlight. Venelope is like, that's not what I needed. Alright, so we need to make a weird fish lure. Oh, maybe we need to craft it as a recipe. Maybe we can't make it, we need 1 kingfish, 3 out of 3. We need 13, we only have 13 fiber, so let's see if we can make some more fiber. That's what we're looking for. So we need more fiber, okay, we can make 50 fiber, and yeah, I'm making that from seaweed. So it looks like we, in our boxes, we have everything we need. So now we should be able to make the lure. Okay, here we go. Scar lure. Let's go for it. So we have 1 kingfish, 3 herring, 30 fiber, and 30 softwood. And I have a ton of different things. Awesome, we made our lure. So let's actually make sure we get rid of any extra things that we need to get rid of in our pockets. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, thank you guys for hanging on. I hope you guys are having a good night. Yeah, fiber is easy to make. Definitely, geofont. Okie dokie. Now we're just gonna put all our flowers in here. I'm always collecting these flowers because, you know, I always, Well, this is blue. I guess I'll just... I don't see any other blue things. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna eventually need more, things that I can, There we go. So now we can finally face Scar. We've got his lure. Let's go for it. You're watching us while playing Arkham Knight. Thank you, Charles Demers. Really appreciate that. Hi, United Thrive. Hi, YT Agent 4. Hi, everyone. Hi, Agent 4. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, guys, so let's, okay, Venelope, let's go put... This is the coolest thing ever. Like, honestly, like, I feel so cool doing this. I've got my sword and shield, and we're gonna do the... Venelope is a really fun character, actually. She's one of the most fun characters in this game. Hello, United Thrive. Hope you're having a great day.
Must everyone here be so... Now what's the word?
Alright, Venelope, what do we do? It says, place the Scar lure in his cave. Okay, so we're just gonna place the, lure. What?
Everyone here be so... Now what's the word? Nice.
Rain means I love mud. It is chocolate, right?
What now, Venelope?
When you made this scar lure, it looks great, and sheesh, does it stink. It's perfect for catching our final boss lion. Head over to the Sunlit Plateau and place that baby close to the Scar's cave.
Alright, so we can't actually place it in the cave. We're gonna place it near the cave. Near the cave. Alright then, let's place it. Venelope, Scar lure, let's go for it. Okay, Scar. It's time for final boss.
You did it, Kwing. Now we just have to wait until that big furball of a final boss is in his lair. Sweet mother of monkey milk, it worked. Let's get in there. It's final boss time.
Okay,
It's time for hero's duty. Oh my gosh. Alright, thanks for 150 likes. You guys are breathtaking. Thank you so much.
Oh, good.
Ah, it's Kwing. So it's you. I have to thank you for leaving that mess outside my den. This is great pre-boss banter. Battle? My, I must say I've been waiting for you to show your claws. This is the final battle, Scar! Be prepared! Oh, I see. You brought the sticky little cub with you. This is some sort of game. Prepare for your swift defeat. And how exactly will you defeat me? I will watch your attack pattern. I will wield my pixel sword. My sidekick will help me defeat you. Ah, the sticky one. Ah, she's utterly exhausting. Victory is almost mine, Scar. If I admit defeat in this ridiculous tableau, will you leave? I accept your surrender. Surrender? Oh, fine. Yes, I surrender. Now leave.
Must everyone here be so... Now what's the word?
Let's talk to Venelope.
Nice.
Alright, let's talk to Venelope. We have to leave the cave, I think. Alright, thank you guys for the likes. Really appreciate that. I am excited for the new Fortnite season tomorrow, definitely. Maybe we will do Fortnite tonight, since that seems to be something that's important.
Hello! You did it! You beat the final boss. Sweet victory is yours. Being a hero looks good on you, pal. And whoa, look at that sweet loot on the ground. I definitely didn't drop that for you to find. Oh wait, could be inside. You'd better pick it up, open it, and see. Thanks, pal.
Collect and open the sweet loot in Scar's cave. Alright, we have to go get the loot. Let's go get it. You were expecting a little blood? Oh no, it's just a fun, like, innocent game. We're not gonna have blood in this game. Oh, this is so cute! Look at this! Oh, look at this! Oh, wow! Venelope drew this. This is so cute. Honestly, this is so cute. That's Remy's restaurant, and then you have the cave that we went to, and there's Venelope's house, there's Scar's cave, and there's the castle from Frozen. Wow, that was pretty cool. Time for my nap.
Did you see your special loot there, Kwing? What a well-drawn and cool prize, huh?
Did you draw this, Venelope?
It looks like
sort of a homemade memory or a map to a treasure hunt or both.
You got it, chum. I'd hang on to that, Kwing. It might be good for a future adventure. One I'm not quite finished planning yet. Whoa!
And boss up is complete!
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Alright, see ya, Tim Moeller. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate that. It is a pretty great game, Jason Jackson. Definitely. Yep. Oh, thank you for sharing on Facebook, Captain Zach. Appreciate that so much. Thank you for the help. Alright, great job, Venelope. Where are you, Venelope? Venelope! I don't know where she went. She just completely bolted. There she is. Whoops. Alright, so we're gonna go try to find her and see what's happening. Oh, this looks so cool at night. Look at that. It lights up. That's so pretty. Oh, she's in her house. She's in her house. Alright, let's go see. This is Venelope's house. I moved it over here. I moved her house over here. I don't know where I'm gonna move it. Hi, Venelope. She's so cute.
Mud here isn't chocolate. You think anyone in the village is faster than me? That?
Oh, we have to get to a better friendship level. You look confused.
Hey, Kwing, how come people here eat stuff that comes out of the ground?
Who's eating a 5-second roll?
The what? Listen, this food has been in the ground for way longer than 5 seconds. You mess around in the dirt, add water, then you pick stuff up out of the ground and eat it. What is with that?
You're talking about farming, Venelope?
Farming? Wait, farming is real? I thought it was just a thing in a simulator game.
We need to get you outdoors more.
Yeah, outside is pretty neat. Especially like the wild animals and extreme sports.
Okay, go on.
That's cute. Honestly, Venelope is so adorable. She could not be cuter. Alright guys, well we did that. We did all of her quests today. And I can show you guys for anyone who wasn't. Alright, I don't know why that was a light there. Like, what is happening with this? I just saw like a light go here, but I don't see anything important in here. So I don't know what that was. That was strange. Super strange. She's probably confused about the dating sims. I bet your best friend was a toy, am I right? Alright, so, yeah, so I think we did a lot. We left Venelope in her little house, which is cute. And then I have this area, which I think looks kind of cool. It's like a race track. We're eventually going to make it a little bit better. I'm going to try to get it away from the castle here. Maybe, like, move it out this way a little bit. But, yeah, we have a cool racetrack so far. I'm thinking it looks kind of cool. And eventually we'll, you know, make this racetrack look a little bit better. We have to get a car eventually. We can put it here. And then I think it's going to look pretty neat, like going like this. Maybe we can even move that. Oh, wait, no, that's as far back as I think it could go. I don't know. So, yeah, I think that's looking pretty cute. So, yeah, and this is like little my sword and shield. Darn it, I should have had Venelope in the picture with me. Oh well. Whoops. Okay, so maybe we can go back and get her, but I don't really have time. So anyway, guys, that was today's video with Dreamlight Valley. I don't really know what's going to be next. I will be streaming something else today. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. It probably will be Fortnite because the next season comes out tomorrow, and I do need to level up my character. And possibly get the Peter Griffin thing before the next season. So, we'll probably do Fortnite, coming up. But I have to make the thumbnail, so... Oh, the car is just another lawn ornament? Aw, sadness. Well, at least I can put it on the track and it'll look cool. Alright guys, so we'll see you guys on the next stream, which should be coming up in just like 20 minutes from now, or 15. So, just look out for a Fortnite stream coming soon. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you guys soon on the next stream. God bless, happy gaming. See ya. Thanks for watching, everyone, and for the super chats, and for all the kind words. See you guys on the next stream.